here is my own personal wish list of the top 5 Spider-Man villains that need to be featured in Marvel Rivals. Number 5, Dr. Octopus, who would be classified as a Vanguard. Not only would Otto Octavius' intellect be perfectly capable of creating devices that can be used against the enemies across the battlefield, but his forever iconic tentacles would definitely be the core of his main kit, not only allowing him to fully traverse across walls like Venom and Spider-Man can, but also being able to deal massive amounts of damage while also providing allies with individual shields. Number 4, Sandman, who would also be classified as a Vanguard. Sandman would be much more focused on being a blend between a traditional Vanguard as well as a strategist, who would more than likely be able to mimic an already existing Vanguard-like group by placing sand-based walls across the battlefield to trap enemies and heal allies, as well as have the ability to form sentient sand minions that Flint would be able to send across the battlefield to attack the enemy team. Number 3, the Green Goblin. Norman Osborn would be perfectly capable of fitting either category of a duelist or a strategist. Similar to Iron Man, Green Goblin would ideally fly around on his glider throughout the entire map, where he would also be able to shoot out missiles from his glider, throw out razor bats which would be able to fully lock onto enemies, as well as carpet bomb across the entire map, which would be able to completely damage the enemy team or heal allies, which would be very similar to Cloak and Dagger's ultimate. Number 2, Mysterio, who would be classified as a strategist. The character in Marvel Rivals that already ideally resembles what Mysterio's moveset could look like is actually Loki, but I would take this a step further by being able to have Mysterio disguise himself as any member of the other team and have that team think that that's actually one of their teammates, and would easily indulge massive IQ plays for any hardcore strategist in the game. And at number 1, we do have the one and only Screwball. Just kidding, it's Black Cat, who I could see either being featured as a duelist or a strategist. I definitely think her moveset would be most akin to that of Black Panther or Psylocke, and considering that she's a thief, I could also see her having some type of mines or traps similar to Penny Parker to hold off enemies. But at the same time, she could also use her stealth and speed to try and conceal other parts of your team, as well as healing allies. And considering some of the other female cosmetics that we have seen for the other heroes in Marvel Rivals, I have no doubt that NetEase would cook when it comes to Felicia Hardy's design. Which Spider-Man villains would you like to see be featured in Marvel Rivals? Let me know what you think, and be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Spider-Man shorts.